And then we would need a refinery also. I should have brought power here, to be honest. Oh god, I have a bit of a hiccup. Max flow rate. So you can make 120 per minute. Okay, and I can support 300. Okay, sure. Now 120 per minute for you. And so you make 240, right? Yes. Okay. So let's look at a refinery. I don't know what we'll need most of or a lot of. Plastic. This is only 30. This is only water. Okay. Interesting. But this is polymer resin. And how is it I make polymer resin? Into fuel. I see. So I have to make fuel? Yeah. Okay. So you are just oil. This is a complicated setup. Okay. Well, the idea will then be to probably focus most on fuel, right? So let's say I make use of the pure node for fuel, and then you can be for whatever else, for plastic. Yeah, so I can make residual of kind of anything. Okay. This seems very complicated. So I make fuel from the pure node and then plastic from the normal node. I think that is probably how I should do things. Let's get back to where we have some power lines and try to route them through to here. Yes, you can just leave me alone, please. I cannot pick you up, can I? I can. Then I will. Why not? The spider can leave me alone also. There's a crash. Needs power. Let's not deal with that then. Yes, testing out the new emotes. It's nice to see. They're not custom. They are part of like a summer sloop. They're part of a default. Yes, you want more? I have a limit of 5 at the moment, so you would have to convince more people to subscribe. That's the only way I can get more. I can also add follower emotes, so I will also have to look at that. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to land. Oh, we don't even need to land. But we did anyway. Okay. Good. Summer sloops are always a great pickup. What is happening? My computer is acting weird. Well, I never asked you what kinds of games do you play? What is your favorite game? Garden Elf, I wonder. It's difficult to get back from here, it seems. Okay, there's this way around at least. There's copper here. Anything else of use? There is a Mercer-sphere up there. Architecture. Okay. Nice.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry. Are you a temple?
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
It's such a weird conversation. So, tomorrow also I'll be streaming Diablo 2, just so you know. So, I'm planning to stream Satisfactory on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then Diablo 2 on the other 2 weekdays, and then I'll probably I might stream on weekends also, but that kind of depends from weekend to weekend, I think. Okay. Are you Roger? No. They all look the same, that's the problem. You cannot recognize who's who. Okay, we can take this power pole and send you towards the oil. I really hope that I'll have enough power to sustain this oil place. I think so. Capacity is still going all over the place, so there must still be an issue. So I didn't fix the coal. That is super annoying. I'll have to go back there again. So time consuming with all of this. But we'll get there soon. We're pretty much here, I think. So this is oil also, and you are normal. Okay. Yes, it's there. Okay. Good. So we can have you two working. I want to move the power pole a little back to like here, and then towards the back area of the platform. Okay. Amazing. Oh god. So you're not really doing much? Yeah, I need to fix this coal situation. Because it's just gonna continue to create problems. Okay, well... Refinery. Plastic. Yeah, but I want to make fuel. So 60. So I would need to split you. Let's see, 240 divided by 60. I think it's 4 ways. Yeah, it is. Simple enough. So we can split. Oh, right. It's not logistics, or rather, it's not items. Hmm. Okay. So we would make a junction. Sure. We can then production. We want to do it like so. Are you lined up? Sure. Just didn't want to show it. Okay. So we make 1, 2, 3 more. Eee. We will need way more space. Okay, so we will just point the refineries in this direction. One. Let me just check if this would work. Junction goes here. It does. Yes, good. Refinery, 2. And 4. Okay. Logistics, junction. Okay. And then the pipeline. Okay. So let's just power 1 on. It's not looking good in terms of the power. So now we're making this. Great. So then what do we do from here? These refineries are massive. Polymer resin. make rubber. So plastic and rubber we can probably just make from this one. That's fine. I think that would be fine. Then we would have to deal with the residue of everything. Okay. Sure. But that we don't have to deal with at the moment. You're so loud. Yeah, well, this is making more sense to me now, at least. Over time. So we will want yes, I cannot really take you out because you're a fluid. So maybe I change you to make plastic. And then you to make rubber. So, because we need those items to unlock things. So I think it makes sense to focus them first. Then oh god. Then what we do is we then have residual oil, heavy oil residue. What's an ideal way of setting this up? So for now we just make a simple storage container. Can we make an industrial one? We can. I think that's nicer. Fine, because then we should be able to simply just conveyor lift up. That's the correct height, good. Default is fine. So both just go into the same for now. Okay. Yeah, I expected that to happen. We might have to consider how to deal with the power situation, because it'll be a real bottleneck. Okay, we have rubber, we have plastic being made. That's at least good. Heavy oil residue, 20 per minute and 10 per minute. Oh, and we can make fuel from it. We can make petroleum coke. And that's probably all. Yeah. So we could make fuel from the residue. Okay. Sorry, just a bit of a stretch. 60 per minute. And we're making 30 here. Yeah. Okay. That's easy math at least. Good. But now, yes, we kind of immediately have to use it because otherwise we'll have problems. Yeah. Okay. A little straight. Good. So then we can make fuel here. But you don't have power. Or yeah, it's because it's pumped out now it can work. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So we make fuel from that organization, then we have a fluid buffer. Yeah, we need to fix the coal situation. And I think we should upgrade coal while we're at it. Because this will just keep happening the same way. So I think that's what we should look to do. But okay, we have something at least. We can flush it, but we cannot automatically flush it, I'm guessing. So it will stop working at some point. We have some rubber now. Okay. Well, let's deal with coal then. I think that's what we will have to do. And that's simply it. But we're creating some fuel, we're creating plastic, we're creating rubber. But yeah. So let's go back to base. We cannot keep this going like this. So Mark II miners and maybe also overclocking of miners, that's what we'll do for the coal. Packaged fuel. Oh god. Stators, we don't need this. These are computers. Rubber. Those are not particularly necessary. Circuit boards. Let's also heal ourselves. Let's just deal with these guys. Because otherwise I'll just die. I might anyway, but can I explode them? I can. Nice. Good use of explosives. Okay, so there were circuit boards. There are, of course, more of you. I guess I don't know how to throw explosives. What? Okay. Good. They're dealt with. Amazing. Stators are not particularly useful. Modular frames we can add in here. Circuit boards might be useful, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So many stinger remains. These I don't care about. And then you needed power, right? Yeah. Which we don't have. The fuse blue. Okay. So then we have to deal with the coal situation. That will be our priority now. I had hoped that we didn't have to, but we will have to, I think. So